Hello everybody, my name is Comrade.
And this is Bajashi.
Today we have an interview with Danodan and Terra.
Hello, my name's Dan. I'm one of the moderators for the Twokinds group chat server, and I'm happy to be here today.
Hi, I'm Terra. You probably know me from the stat sheet and having the most suggestions drawn by Tom without having any of them coloured.
Nice.
But it's actually
I just got a suggestion through yesterday. Yay!
oh, I saw that. That was the Christmas
I
tree.
hope that one gets closed.
Yes, I do too. It would be amazing. I would cherish it like it was. I don't know. I would cherish it. Okay, it would be my.
So good chances it's seasonal themed.
And it has Willow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All Sims unite. Well, I've already gotten like I think it was 3 DMs from people I know who cherish Willow. So
Yeah, Willow just came out of nowhere for me. I was like, okay, who's this character again?
Yeah,
and then
same.
everybody just jumps on me, like, okay. They're best girls. I don't know them, but they're best girl. I get it.
Oh, the whole story of Willow was fun. I was Okay, another thing that I do is I have an archive of basically most art that Tom has drawn. I was trawling through other archives to add to my one, and I found a sketch of Willow from like 2013 or whatever it was.
Really?
It's just some concept art. Actually, it may have been earlier than that. And I showed it in the Twokinds channel of the Discord, and then Zachary saw it and made a suggestion on the Patreon. It got voted on, surprisingly, and then the snowball went from there. Simp guy showed up to Discord.
yeah, yeah. There's definitely like from what I've seen, there's a lot of people who's fan of Willow, and then we have other Discords like the Cat Cult or the Rain Fan Club and whatever that exists at this point, man. Like I bet everyone has a fucking Discord.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I could tell you who doesn't have one. Red. No one likes Red.
Yeah, I never liked him. I was like from the start. Every time we saw the Rain and whatever that was, Marin, Karen, Red, whatever, I was always like, what? Why the fuck do they have to get screen time? Get away with them! Always. I was always like that.
Unpopular opinion, I kind of like Red. He's funny. He's a dork.
No, I like the character. I'm just joking around.
Okay.
Just like he doesn't have a fan club.
I never liked them until like when was it? Like page, but when both groups came together. Okay, I haven't read the comic in like 3 months.
Roughly page 1000.
Yeah, around there. I haven't read the comic in like 3 months. Give me a break. I'm reading.
It's easier for me to delegate things by chapter instead of page number.
Chapter 20.
So,
I'm actually reading Twokinds in school. I'm actually reading in school because we were our teachers were like, "Yeah, you have to read the next 45 minutes." And then there's like one guy, "Hey, can we read together?" Sure. And I just pull up Twokinds. The first thing he said, which surprised me. Wow, she has big boobs and books of flora.
No. You are incorrect, sir.
I'm not even kidding. From the first pages, she doesn't look flat whatsoever. Like if you actually look and you compare the new flora with the old flora.
Yeah, that's.
I guess I do need to reread it.
There's definitely a difference, man.
That's
okay.
Tom's early art style. Oh man, that's a fun time.
It had a lot of work.
I mean, like.
Also, the fun part when you realize the first few pages were actually completely redrawn. I think I have the original somewhere, but like if you saw the original ones didn't have backgrounds, it was just like a great color gradient.
Oh, give me a sec. Gotta sneeze. Or never mind. I didn't have to.
Always hate those sneezes.
I've been there.
You know when you can like feel it in your nose. Yeah, okay, I gotta sneeze now, and then it
Oh,
just
no.
doesn't happen.
Man, I got allergies. I know
absolutely.
that's constant for me. Some days I just like in work, I'll just be sneezing like constantly,
Mm.
and it's hell.
Well, I would bet, man. Like that kind of stuff. Like, oh god, I got a cough. Oh god, I got to sneeze. And especially these times, because people just look at you, and they look at you in a very weird way. Like, hold the, go
They
away.
look at you
go
as
away.
if, you're death itself.
Exactly. They're just looking at you like the gates of hell just open upon them. That's how they look at me, at least. Even though they don't even hold distance to me. That actually reminds me, our school's closed. I kind of told you guys that before we began recording, but also now people know who follows the podcast, which is actually doing the opposite of what people normally would say. It's stressing me out a lot, in fact. So yeah, that's good. I'm taking a break from the podcast, even though I'm here. I shouldn't be here. But I have to. I can't just leave this interview. It's too important.
Just leave the call.
Ah.
Why?
yeah, bye suckers.
Dude.
Unfunny joke over.
Did you actually leave?
Yes.
Oh.
You have streamer mode on, so you can't
Yeah.
hear it. I have too. That's actually an annoying thing. Discord thinks I'm in streamer mode all the time.
That's because you have OBS open.
No, all the time.
Then you can turn it off manually.
I have.
Then
I
you're
have
on,
and
you're
turn
on
it
Do
off
Not
every-
Disturb.
Yeah, I am right now.
You're always on Do Not Disturb.
Most of the time, yeah. But that's when I'm on my PC. When I'm on my phone, I'm online. That is mostly because on PC, I try not to mute most servers. I like getting the pings. I like seeing, okay, people talk here. I can join in the conversation. But on my PC, it's just annoying here to and seeing in the bottom, oh god, there's a message. Especially if you play like a game that uses that bottom part of your screen.
You can
I mean,
turn
you can
off the
just
little
turn all the
pop-up.
sound effects.
I
I've got
know,
all of them turned off,
but I am
apart
the big...
from the incoming
lazy.
call.
Ah,
That's the
I'm
only thing
just
I've got
lazy.
turned on.
I'm
Dang.
just lazy, honestly. I think most people on the podcast have noticed with some of my editing that I'm not always proud of. I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. If I look back at it, fuck, I should have done it.
I actually have not seen any of your editing.
That's good. You would have judged me too much. I'm still learning, okay? I haven't edited for long. Don't blame me.
Me neither.
That was a nice voice crack.
It was intentional.
Nice.
Because
Well,
where did you three actually find the comic? Because I don't actually
Oh.
know.
I don't remember. I have memory loss.
I've asked him many times on the podcast, and he just, I don't remember, bro. I actually
I
think...
know.
Oh no! I still have that fucking cursed picture of Flora pinged in our DMs. Oh boy. Also, what do I have what have I sent you in the past? What the hell is this stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm scared.
You should be. You really should be.
So,
Okay,
I
so-
do
so-
know that. Okay, go on.
First time I read it was on the 27th of June or July. I'm not sure. I never remember those. Yeah, July. 27th of July. That was the first time I read the comic. I was eating oatmeal. Yeah.
Oddly specific.
After that, I didn't even touch it for the next long time. Then someday Pajoshi just came around. Hey kid, wanna read Twokinds? And then I began reading it in my breaks at my workplace, and I found this very cursed picture of Flora. I will post it in our room. Please put this up on the editing screen. By the way, Pajoshi. It looks so cursed. Like the tears looks like eyes, and I honestly thought it was eyes. The dumb
why did you have to tell me that?
can't
Can't be
see it.
unseen now. Oh god.
The dumb I was. I just thought it was eyes, and it was just, oh god.
Oh, that is pretty good.
boy.
That's pretty dang good.
Dan, when did you find the comic?
Also, don't ask why I have like. Don't ask when I have 46.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my mom does that.
I never
So-
clear my tabs. I never clear my tabs.
So, I discovered Twokinds when I was just browsing YouTube looking for fun videos. I was just watching totally unrelated content, and then I went down to comment, and I saw somebody with a profile pic of that sketch with a crazed Flora looking at side by side with a nervous cat,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Your profile pic's interesting. Where is it from?" And he said, "It's this comic called Twokinds," and he linked me the page. And then I read up all the way to the current point in that same day, which was chapter 8. So, yeah, it was way back when.
Yeah, me and Pajoshi is still the new guys. Like, we started this podcast project before I was even done with the comic.
Yeah. So
Like, he just came to me like, when was it? I think you did like 2 a.m. or something to me. Hey kid, wanna do a podcast? Get in the van.
Oh man,
And-
Dan's been reading since before I have. Nice.
Oh,
So yeah,
Terra,
I found the comic way back when in 2009. So that's towards
Oh.
the end of chapter 11.
I was 3
I've-
years old. when you read that.
So yeah,
back
fun.
when
I started reading the comic at the same age that Tom was when he started drawing it,
Jeez. man.
okay,
which is fun.
that's a fun coincidence.
So yeah, I thought that was like October-ish, I think. Maybe it was a bit earlier than that. October 2009.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
roughly when
I read up until chapter 8, which was the current point of the story, and then I forgot about it for like a couple years, and then somebody linked me to the subreddit for Twokinds, and then I read up until around chapter 12 or 13ish. It was at that point, I think. I'm not sure. And then I joined a Skype group for Twokinds
Oh,
because
man.
Discord didn't exist.
Skype.
No, don't remind me of Skype. Don't remind me of Skype. No.
Yeah,
Skype
I
was
was in this.
Both the pain and the enjoyment.
Skype was good back then, though.
Now it's just
I-
trash.
I joined a Skype group for Twokinds that slowly just died because people weren't coming in as quickly as they were leaving, and nothing was actually happening in there. Like, it was totally dead. We were just there
Yeah,
to say,
Skype
hey,
groups.
this is a list of all the people who like Twokinds. I'm like, we don't really talk to each other. And so that died, and not long after, I saw the Twokinds group chat advert on the subreddit, and I was like, hey, wait, there's another group? What's this Discord thing? So I installed Discord, got on that server, and I've been here ever since.
I got in Discord in like 2016, I think. 17. Sorry, my bad.
I joined in 2016. I know that.
No, wait, this isn't my first account. I had another account that I lost.
How
Because
many
I did dumb
accounts
shit.
do you bloody lose?
I have so many accounts. Don't ask into it, okay? I have 2 life. Just so you know.
Oh, never.
But
So yeah, I
basically,
originally found the comic searching Gender Bender on DeviantArt
Oh goodness.
way back in 2009. I can't find the actual picture that I found it because there's been so
Aw.
much. That was like 10 years ago, so there's so much more content on top of it now. But yeah, I found
So-
it, told a friend about it, then 3 months later, that friend was like, "Hey, I found this comic, you'll enjoy it." It's like, I told you about that.
It's funny.
like,
That's happened to me a couple times when I recommended stuff to my brother. He comes right back around, forgets I recommended it, and then recommends it to me.
like the funny thing is, like people in my class, I don't really give a crap showing, hey, I'm a furry, guys. I don't really give a crap about that. People are like, I have in real life friends on Discord. I think you see my profile picture. I really don't give a crap. People can say whatever they want. So I of course choose to say, hey guys, read this comic after they had seen my wallpaper on my school laptop, which at the time was a Twokinds wallpaper, which it still is. Then I, as I told you before, I'm not sure if I told it on the recording, but we had to read in class, and one of my friends just came over. Hey, you want to read something on your PC? And I just pulled up Twokinds, and now he's a furry too. The effect of my spell is too powerful.
The pathogen.
Like there's
So-
nothing that can that can beat the wonder of Twokinds. You will get sucked in, and you'll
man,
get sucked in.
I use my profile picture basically everywhere I am, and I don't really tell everyone I'm a furry, but a couple people who look at my profile picture and really inspect it know I'm a furry. And
I don't really tell either. I'm just like, yeah, if they ask, I'm gonna say it.
Man, I got
Yeah,
called a
if
furry
they ask
before I
it,
even knew
it
what
just comes
furries
out.
were. So yeah,
Same.
playing Minecraft.
I don't think I really considered myself a furry until a good while after I read the comic. Like a good while
Oh,
after I
yeah,
joined
same.
the Discord.
I wasn't a furry until like
I was
2016.
like, yeah, I'm not a furry.
And then I
I'm
was
not a-
just like, allow me to introduce myself.
But then again, furries were never on my radar to begin with. I didn't care about them.
Like I was just I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. Oh, well, actually, furry is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's when you realize, oh, it's just art.
Yeah, it's
And a
basically
lot of and a pretty neat
basically
community.
just art. And I like B stars and I like BNA, and I was like, yeah, I'm still not a furry, man. I'm
Oh
not
man,
a furry, I tell you.
Beastars season 2 confirmed for January.
Oh yeah. I'm stoked for that.
Oh boy, I'm going to be doing a watch along for that in Discord, like I did for the first
actually pretty
one.
soon. It's around 3 weeks.
So hold on to your butts for that.
It's January. January is actually 3 weeks from today. Hell yeah.
Where did this year go?
This year
down the fucking drain.
Exactly.
It was both 3 months long and 6 years long.
Yeah, this year has been like, it's been an emotional roller coaster for me. Yes, I can stay at home. Why do I have to stay? Yes, I can stay at home. Why do I have to stay at home? I'm stressed out.
It's been a little bit worse than that for me, and a lot worse than that for a lot of people I know. It's just been really, really rocky. Basically, it all started when I was working at a theater, and then suddenly, oh, the first lockdown. I guess I can't work at the theater now. A few months pass, and I'm like, oh shit, I really need a job. And lo and behold, nobody's hiring.
Yeah, it's actually not been that bad with us because we locked down pretty dang quickly. We locked down in, like, I think it was April. We had very few cases. We didn't even have 100 at the time. So we locked down. Schools closed. Basically, society closed. But the thing was, workplaces were still up. Either you just worked from home, or else you just worked there, and you just distance.
Yeah, well, when you work at a theater, nobody comes in. Theater is, you don't go to a cinema during a pandemic.
Yeah, they were still open here.
no way that's gonna fly in here.
They have
Thankfully,
closed now. They
The
have
theater
closed
shut
again.
down in March.
Ours have closed again. They opened up here in like around summer,
I
but there was no good
think
movies to watch.
Regal went out of business, so I'm glad I ditched that when I did, even though I didn't intend to.
Yeah, but we didn't have that much trouble with it, and we've been doing very well. And we are some of the people coming out best I can't speak, can I say? Economically.
Economy?
Yeah, and our economy was
Economically.
Yeah, I can't speak. I'm sorry. Okay. We came out really good compared to many others. I think we were like number 2 best or something like that. Taking it scale. So we were really good and we were really set, and we still are a pretty good economy. Like we have a pretty good economy compared to many other countries. What country was it again that actually doesn't have money to do anything anymore? I can't remember what country it was, but there's one country that has literally given up because they don't have the money for it.
That's probably a long list, actually.
Yeah. So we are on a second lockdown right now until the 4th of January. Because that's when vacation, like, we are actually only locked down for 2 weeks, and then we have the Christmas vacation thing we have here. And after New Year's, we only have like 3 days normally to recover. But the thing is, after our vacation ends on a Sunday, so we still have another day. So we have 4 days to recover from New Year. And after that, we are back to school and back to torture.
Yay, torture.
Indeed. And not only that, we are going to have so many cases because, like, take this as a scale. We are around 6 million in this country. Around 6 to 5 million-ish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We've peaked now. We've peaked now in cases at 3,000.
So daily or total?
Daily.
Hooey.
Yeah, that's because...
pretty bad.
Yeah, and you want to know a funny thing? 2,600 out of them are my age. Only 400 of them is either grown-ups or elder people.
Golly, I wonder why.
Yeah, that's because I'm gonna say it as it is. People my age, they have their head under they have their head on the fucking shoulders, man. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna kiss with this girl. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna have sex. That's how it happens, and I'm not even kidding. That happens at my school. Like, I see people. Now, little controversial, I suppose you could say, but girls at our school, like, they act very weirdly, in my opinion. There's no problem acting like this. I just don't like it when they do it up in my face. They sit on each other and they just kiss each other and shit, like 7 people at a time.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
What?
Like, I'm fine with that stuff, but the thing is, just don't do it in my face. Just go over to the other side of the room or something. Hold distance, man. And that happens. I think that's very common these days because people like, yeah, I can't die from this. Why do I have to hold distance? People just think that. They don't think, oh, okay, my actions have consequences. If I go out, I might kill some person.
I cannot hear your actions have consequences without hearing it with that little kid screaming it.
Yes.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
So, actually, that's a story that happened the last day of school. So, I was about to walk out to my bike so we could get home. Some dude standing at the exit, like, he's pretty fat, I can say that. No one knows who he is. So he stands there. Oh yeah, I've been with someone who has COVID, and then he proceeds to cough on me.
Bruh.
Yeah, luckily I do have a mask on, so that at least helps me a bit. And after that, he fucking follows me and he coughs me again. And then he just goes around to people. I hope you die of COVID, and just begins coughing on them.
People have been arrested for less than that.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. I'm saying it as it is, man. Those people, they
That is literally just attempted murder.
exactly. That is actually
Like,
attempted murder.
There was the person in America who was doing that, and they got charged with terrorism.
Oh.
Ooh. So, okay, this kind of reminds me of the whole corrupted blood incident in World of Warcraft back in 2010 or something.
Yeah. I've heard of that story.
So basically, they released this new expansion, and with it, this new region and the boss. And the boss had this really unique debuff that he could send on to players that gave them damage over time, but it was a contagious damage over time. The trick was the debuff was automatically cleared when the boss was defeated and you left the stage. But if the druids desummoned their pets while they had the debuff, they could resummon them later, and the debuff wouldn't have been cleared, and the corrupted blood could come out of the arena and into the overworld, and it just spread like wildfire.
It was basically COVID in a nutshell.
The scientists actually observed the game state and did some projections on pandemic research from World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I know that. And, like, Blizzard said no to it in the start. They said no. And I can understand that because it was a big thing. Like,
It's
that
bad
stuff.
press. It's bad press.
Exactly. Like, this shit didn't happen. Shut up. They're like that. But the thing is, you can actually observe that, and it even projectiles how us humans in real life work. What happened in there happened in real life. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. That person who was following you, coughing at you, there were people like that in World of Warcraft intentionally spreading the corrupted blood.
Intentionally doing it, yeah, exactly. And like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Now, that's basically the people. I've seen this happen. The people going around coughing at the older people. That's basically them going to the new towns, like the beginner towns, and spreading it. That's basically the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's really stupid. Now, we should get out of this subject because we haven't even touched a single of our questions.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting for the questions to start.
Yeah. Okay. Here is the most generic question you will ever get in the entire world. How is it being a mod?
Oh boy.
Okay, so let me speak first because I have a very different experience than Terra does. I suspect because I don't know half the stuff. I don't know how to do half the stuff he does, but I'm around the server a lot more than him from what I can see. I basically become the face of the mod team, and for better or worse, that's just how it is. Me, Zero, and Mifune are basically the most active people, and a lot of people, the other mods included, frequently tell me that I am the most empathetic and caring, I guess, mod. It's a little bit weird because I don't really feel that myself, that I'm an especially caring person.
Oh boy, you are.
But yeah, see, he just said
He
it.
is.
So
We have
right.
told him.
A lot-
We've told him he's too nice before. We actually have told him.
yeah, I've basically become the mod team's morality pet. I will be the sole opposer when somebody says, ban this dude. And I'm like, okay, wait, maybe they can have a second chance. Maybe
Oh no.
maybe they just need a good talking to. And
Oh no.
of course, it gets shot down 9 times out of 10.
Just no. Like I don't personally, I don't like that kind of mods because I wanted like, okay, why do you want it? I want it to be like, give them a second chance. I want it to be like, okay, why do they need to deserve it? Why do they? Why, and why? Coming with facts and like facts. Okay, they should be banned because of this, but they should get a second chance because of this. Like it to be like, good evil.
Okay,
kinda.
I'm not one to ignore transgressions.
Good.
I will seed and say, okay, they did this wrong. Give them a strike or two. Yeah, this is bad. They deserve consequences.
Good.
But I don't want anything permanent because people can change.
That is very true because you can see that on me. I think it was like last Christmas I gave you my heart. I'm just kidding.
You've been whammed.
Where did that come from?
Well, basically, I was kind of a dick, to say the least. I was kind of a dick. I'm really not the same person I am today. I'm still a dick. Don't get that wrong.
Yeah, most people your age are.
Like I try. that is very true. I try to be like, okay, I am annoying, but I'm annoying in a caring way. That's like how I try to be because I can make fun of people, but I make fun of myself as well. I love getting like people making fun of like some fucked up shit I did. Like that's a good thing. Like the guy in here called Little Toxic. I have quoted him over 200 times now. I have a actual notepad on my PC with like over 200 word like sentences he said that was just fucked up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And sometimes we just look at them and laugh. We just look at them and laugh because sometimes what the best thing for yourself is look at yourself and laugh. Laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
You have to do that. You have to acknowledge, yeah, I was a dumbass. Something like that. You have to. If you don't do that, you'll never learn. So the thing is, I just try
it's
to.
healthy.
Yeah. So basically, I try to, for example, let's say for you, Danodan, I would mean like something dumb you said. I would laugh at that a little bit and say, I'm just kidding or something like that. And then after that, I would probably also make a joke about myself.
No. I'm the type of guy to laugh with you at myself.
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah, going back to the topic at hand. Okay, you first.
That was actually a really fun experience, but this was out of the Twokinds thing. But I was in a group chat where they had a fucking 1 hour to roast me, and holy crap, it hurt so much, but oh boy was it fun.
Yeah, but to wrap up the point about being a moderator, I basically become the PR department of our team. It's kind of nice, to be honest. I don't know how to do any of the important stuff. I'll be blatantly honest. I barely know how to use the bot.
The bot's not that hard.
Yeah. See, Terra's looking at me like,
If you're
why
looking
don't you
for a
know
new mod,
this?
I'm here.
No, we don't do it like that.
Okay,
It's
So-
a joke. Don't worry.
I know it's a joke, I know, but I'm just saying, in case anyone gets any ideas. That's
Don't
not
get
how
any
it
ideas
works.
from me. Don't get any ideas from me. I am beyond stupid.
yeah. So basically, I'm the guy with little to no technical know-how, but apparently, this is what people say, I pretty much have a golden personality. So that's, I guess, why they keep me around.
Oh, give me a
Okay,
second.
so
Gotta untangle this because my headphones were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
well
tangle
done.
myself. I'm gonna be a snake. Snaky boy.
I like
Okay, so
snakes. They're
If
cute.
I give my side of this answer now, being a moderator, you just okay. So this is how I do it.
Mm.
I just continue what I normally do. I'm just a member of the community who can kick people. Is basically how it works. It's literally just carry on as normal. Just continue being a member of the community. Someone starts making trouble, take them to the side, tell them they're making trouble, ask them to stop. If they don't stop, give them a strike.
Be the dad of the server. I
And
know it's
that's-
not. It's not okay, little Tim. No, little Tim. Just basic
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, I've been a moderator on here for 2 years, 2.5. No, maybe 2.
I've been a mod for 3 months
But,
on my own server.
I've been a moderator on a gaming community before this for 6 years.
Where else
I
have
have
been
had
on?
running. I had my old. What the hell am I saying now? I had my old Discord server running, which has been deleted now for many reasons that I'm not going to go into. But it went pretty well for around yeah, just a few 3 months or so. It
Okay,
went pretty well.
so, and other things that encouraging community activity. So that's why I
Yeah.
started running the monthly contest,
Yeah, I've
because I wanted to
participated.
encourage people to start interacting with the server more. It's been mostly
I've
successful.
participated in that once or twice.
Need to nudge
Yeah,
that a bit more.
Terra's really quite amazing with what he does. He
They-
runs
they-
a whole bunch of consecutive and sometimes simultaneous server events and stuff. He keeps these
Yeah.
gigantic archives of the Twokinds art, and he used to run. And I would like to see it again, and I know other people would like to see it again. He used to run this daily random Twokinds thing,
Oh
where he
yeah.
just runs
We
through the
are.
archive and just posts a random thing from the Twokinds section.
Neat is actually working on the bot to be able to have a command that pulls that. So that should be returning soon. TM.
Yes, TM. Always say the
Uh,
TM word.
But yeah, like
Do
the way
this cyberpunk soon. Do this
the
cyberpunk.
way
soon.
the way I
Delay it
run
multiple times.
the way I say to run moderating is you're just a member of the community, but then like if there's something you want to see in the community, you have the resources to actually do it.
Mm.
hmm
So that's where the contest came from. That's where it originally started. I did a Christmas raffle back in 2017 where I had a humble bundle with like 30 games in that I wasn't going to redeem. So I raffled them off every day as an advent thing.
Like
Yeah, I remember winning one of those.
I have been thinking about actually like um trying to do some like competitions as well. Like it's been hard thinking about it, but I was thinking about doing it as the 100 sub special with the Minecraft server as well.
Oh
But
boy,
the thing is,
Minecraft.
I am short on money. I am le poor.
Okay, so
And
that's another part. If you have a moderation team or if you want to crowdfund it, never feel like you shouldn't do that. If you want to have the community involved, have the community involved.
yeah,
Ask them if they want to donate towards the prize, because you will find people that will donate towards the prize. And I know that because we got someone who's basically, if we're running low on the nitro boost, someone will swoop in and fill it in because
Yes.
Hey, kid,
I'm not.
him, he-
I'm not
he's
gonna. I'm not naming
insane with
names, but yeah, there's someone who's.
hey kid, you want free nitro? Get in the van.
I would not.
It's
Yeah.
not that. It's not that dark.
No, this guy just comes up every now and then and just donates 500 some odd dollars towards Terra's projects and stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. We don't ever ask him to. He just does it.
Hey person, contact me.
No.
No.
But yeah, the current December one has. By the time this video goes out, it will have finished. But you'll be there for the January one. He has very kindly donated a year's worth of nitro to the winner,
Whoa.
Yeah.
and he's done that a couple of times before.
I mean, when I get
Oh,
my
boy.
when I get some money again, aka when my work opens again, I will get like, I don't want to say the precise amount, but I'll get around 100 plus in my hand.
Cha-ching.
It's more than that, but I don't want to say exactly.
Well, yeah.
So I was kind of thinking, okay, I'm gonna do a $70 competition, which is a lot of money indeed. But you know, it's probably the only one I'm gonna do.
That's more
Yeah, my
money than
advice is don't do cash prizes because that always has complications. Do an actual like. That's why I do Discord Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a whole
that's
year of
probably
Discord
a
Nitro,
better idea.
boys.
Yeah, and come to think of it, I've never seen Terra do anything that involves a genuine monetary prize. And I guess there is a good reason behind that. Sure, the things that he does offer have monetary value, but they cannot be exchanged for that monetary value.
Like, I don't really know. I just kind of want to do a competition. I'll look into it later on. But again, right now the priority is me having my break, which I should be having right now. But
Yeah,
fuck
you
it.
keep saying you will, but I don't know.
Like, it's been so hard for me to take it. Okay, like. It's been so hard because I fucking love this podcast. I love it. It's my life, man. Like, it's everything I want. But the thing is, I need to. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I need to do it. Mostly because of my personal life. Because it sucks as it is, man. Like, it was a very bad timing in my life that I chose to make a podcast. It is at my most stressful time of my life, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna make a podcast now.
Well, it might be your most stressful time right now, but maybe down the line you'll look back at this and be like, damn, I wish I could go through that again.
Probably.
Always fun how that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we move on to question 2?
Sure. Like this episode's gonna be freaking long, man. Jesus.
It's already been like an hour.
Nah. 45 minutes.
Well, close enough.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. How did you guys become mods?
Dan can go first.
So about this, it's a little hard to remember because it just happened so long ago. Basically, I was just docking among the community. I was a normal member, just like everybody else, having fun, making friends, discussing the comic and games and stuff. And I think once or twice, like multiple times, I would be playing Team Fortress 2 with just be in the gaming channel, and people would show up, and a couple of those people would be mods, and they got to know me pretty well in that sense, because it's much easier to know somebody when you can hear them talk and hear their cadence than seeing text on a screen. At least that's what I feel. So that maybe helped my chances being active in a voice community sort of way. So they got to know me. We got along really well. It came around a time where they needed helping hands to deal with things, and they saw that I was a really good person, apparently, really well behaved, and they offered me a position. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for something like that to happen because these people are amazing, and I wanted to be with them, and I wanted to do what they do, and I wanted to help the community that I got so attached to. So when they offered me the chance to do just that, I jumped at it.
Also, bad news, guys. Yeah, I just found out my recording hasn't been recording your audio. So, Pajoshi, I better hope your recording works.
Yeah.
Good.
Oopsie doopsie.
Indeed. We all makes the oopsies.
It's just you talking to yourself.
Indeed, it is. Podcast, but it's only comrades.
I almost threw my phone.
Podcast with Comrade is schizophrenic.
Yeah. Hey, comrade, how was your day? Oh, thanks, comrade. It was pretty good.
Okay, so that's basically my story, Don. It's short, sweet, to the point. I don't remember many of the details, but I remember what it felt like. But I can't easily communicate emotions like that. So, off to you, Terra.
Okay, I remember the exactly how it happened because it's pretty funny.
Oh god.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I did that Advent Games raffle thing. So I was put on the events organizers team when that happened. Then about 6 months later, I get a DM from Cav. You won't know Cav. He left the community a while ago because his life took off. He does science stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, Cav's amazing. Everyone likes Cav. But yeah, about 6
Miss
months
him a
after
lot.
that, he DMs me and says, "Hey, would you like to be part of the moderators? Because like we thought you were actually on the team already."
Oh.
That was they forgot that I was only on events and not actually on the main mod team. So then I was like, I don't know about it. He's like, oh, go on, have a go at it, see if you like it. I was like, oh, okay then. And then it's all history from there.
Yeah, everything just kind of feels so natural in the mod team for me, because I don't get it, but everybody else on the mod team feels like I've known them ever since I was on the server, when in fact half the people on the mod team joined after I did, or at
Oh,
least a couple of them.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. Apostrophe has only been on the mod team a year, and it feels like he's been there forever.
Yeah,
He's actually surprised about that as well.
I constantly forget that I am not the new kid on the block. It just, I don't know why, but I constantly feel like I am the newest moderator, even though I've been doing this for nearly 2.5 years, I guess.
As long as you've been doing it about 3.
Well, I know I joined sometime around 2016, 2017-ish, and it didn't take me long for people to approach me and ask me to become a moderator. So it could very well be 3 years, but I don't know how I still feel so new at this.
Just sit down, use 2 hours and learn everything. I kind of just learned Discord as it went on.
Yeah.
I mean, that is how learning works.
I guess what Terra said about being a moderator is really quite true, because I don't have any different way of thinking after becoming moderator. I don't think differently. I don't act differently. I'm just the same person I always was, except now I have a little bit more responsibility and control.
Chips noises.
I
I could hear that.
I have been eating them this entire time.
Nice. Like, for me, the thing about like being a mod is just it's of course different for me because I am the host, but it's definitely the same. Like I try to interact with people as normal. The only difference is, for example, the other day when a guy called Bacon Boy, he was like, ban me, ban me, ban me. Then I give him the restriction roll, and then we just have a laugh about it because it was for fun.
Yeah, I remember stuff like that happened. Just that stuff used to happen a lot on the server, but things have changed. The community is a little different than it used to be, and I think it's for the better, honestly.
Like, I know people like, but that's not good. But it was literally just everyone in the voice chat messing around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? Everyone laughed. Nothing happened. He knew it was a joke. He asked for it, and it was a joke. Everyone laughed. And what? Sometimes you have to laugh. It's the best way to cure not being happy.
Yeah, I'm really
I
proud
deserve an
of
Oscar
you.
for that fucking speech, man.
I'm really proud of the community that we've built over there. Everybody's very, very welcoming and kind. And we recently had a new person join who wasn't really planning on seeing anything special, but they got in and they immediately made friends, and they immediately said that this is their favorite server, and that made me really happy to see, because it meant I was doing something right.
Ah.
And everybody on the server is very welcoming and kind, except for a couple people. You know who you are, and those people, they make trouble now and then, but they're otherwise somewhat fine. There are a couple who are skirting the line with their strikes and stuff. But otherwise, things are pretty calm and very relaxed over there, and I'm very happy and proud of being a part of making that happen.
Like, over here, like, I am the big not active on on this server, so I can't really.
You're pretty. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Lurkers are normal. That's fine. We don't mind.
Basically whenever I'm active, I am posting the podcast, and the few times I do catch people in voice chats, I usually join. But for the most part, I am just chilling in here, talking with either like Toxic, Luna, Pajoshi, Bacon Boy, No, all sorts of people who's active in here. Basically, just chilling, playing games, talking, sharing thoughts.
Yeah, you
being
probably
humans.
noticed that I haven't been active here since you invited me, and that's simply because all the people I care about are already in one place, and
Yeah.
it's very, very nice to be there. And I have, right, it's just a lot of things go on over there that I want to be a part of, and I don't want to miss anything that happens there because I'm invested in that. I helped make it happen, and I want to pay attention to it. And it's also that I simply don't have as much time as I would like to. I would love to browse and be active in all of the 20 Discord servers I'm in, but
Oh yeah, I'm in
I just can't be everywhere at once. So if I have to pick one place to be, it's gonna be there.
Like, again, I'm in basically all the Twokinds servers except one that I intentionally intentionally left. But like, I can't be active in them, man. I might be active in, like, if I see, oh, okay, the Twokinds Discord server, people talking there. Okay, I'm gonna join in. Oh, people are talking in the Cookie Dragon games. Oh, I'm gonna join in there. Oh, people talking. If I'm in like the mood or I'm in school, mostly in school, if I'm really fucking bored. Bad news though, my school has blocked Discord on the laptops, and I have to see how I can get through that. Yeah. So basically, usually I just try to find someone to talk with. If I find, oh, okay, these guys want to talk, I want to talk. It's just not that usual. I realize there's many people who want to talk.
Yeah, I just went and counted. I'm in 25 servers that are active, and there's a couple servers that I just haven't left that have basically died. Most of the servers are for communities related to games I play, like Deep Rock Galactic. There's a couple for YouTubers that I follow. Yeah, I pop in every once in a while and read a little bit, but I never really contribute in any real meaningful way.
Yeah, like I'm mostly just like I'm in a lot of servers at this point, and I'm just not active in any of them at this point, honestly. Like, I'm in one right now that was kind of meant as a joke. Then I am in one that wasn't really that much of a joke. Then I was, yeah, it's basically, I'm basically in so many servers, and most of them I'm not even active. I haven't touched one of them actually at all. I was just there because I got invited.
Yeah.
I have quite a few servers I need to leave because I don't use them at all.
Actually, I am leaving some right now because you guys said that.
But there's some I'm in just to get like updates. For example, this one Portal 2 mod.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah.
Like, this many people who's in that stuff.
Yeah, a couple of the servers I've been have completely rebranded, and I don't recognize them anymore.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's what that server looks like now.
Like,
Okay, I don't know what that server is. Yeah,
I just,
we-
I just try to be in most servers and be like active, be nice. And at the moment, I haven't really been doing that due to my circumstances, if you can say it like that.
yeah,
But again, just mostly being active, being a nice person, talking with people, all that stuff. It's harder than it looks, honestly, because you might think, yeah, it's just chatting, but the thing is, a lot of time people come to you and it's like, oh, can you help me with something? Oh yeah, sure, I can help you. Then it just turns out to be like them venting to you for like a whole week or something, and I can't say no.
yes,
I can't say no.
absolutely.
Well, technically you can, but
Yeah, technically I can,
that'd
but
be
my
rude.
morals and my personality says if you fucking do that, I will murder you, Marcus. It's basically me saying that to myself.
The reason why I just
Yes, I
lurk,
know exactly.
the reason why I just lurk in so many Discord servers is because of my social anxiety.
This server as well.
Yes.
Barely being active.
I know
Actually-
exactly what it's like to be that person that people come to and they're like, hey, can you help me? And then without realizing exactly what you're getting into, you immediately agree. And then, whoops, I guess we're doing this now.
Oh god, there's 6 people more active than you. Pajoshi,
What?
6 people that's more active than you.
You mean
I was
the
about to say
levels?
that's not a lot, but then again, this is a fairly small server.
It is a very small server, and as I've said before, people have said this is a dead server. Yeah, but the thing is, this is a content server. This is not a server meant for people to be. Oh yeah, this is a chatty chat server. This is a server that's kind of meant for people to get updates on. It's just an option that you can be in the community, and I use like people use that option, and then whenever I see people like in talking in the chat, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, people are talking or people join the voice chat with me. It's always so nice. It's always cool, and I love it. It's always cool to chat with people. I always love it. And
Absolutely.
even if I am so stressed out, even if everything in the world just hates me, I don't care. Come and chat with me. I love it. Like the world's burning around me for fuck's sakes, and I don't care. Talk to me. Love it. Yeah, that's basically how I feel.
Yeah. Okay, so is there a third question?
Yes. The community, in your view, starting with Danodan.
Like summarizing the community and how I feel about it?
Yeah.
So basically, at its very core, it is basically the same as what you described. It's a content server. It's an update server. It's where people to go to get notifications every time there's a ping for the new Twokinds page. They go there they join for Twokinds. They want to stay up to date with Twokinds. They want to talk about Twokinds. And it evolves from that in many different ways. You get this community of like-minded people who are all bound by a common interest in Twokinds. Everybody on the server has that common interest, and if they don't, what are they doing there? For one, but on the other hand, we don't care because they're still cool people. And from there, it turns into this whole community where people get along, they make friends, they chat about their daily lives, they organize game events with each other, they want to hang out, they want to communicate and socialize, and we care really a lot about making that happen and keeping that going. And to that end, I'm very, very grateful to Terra for organizing all of these events because God no, I can't. And the most I could do, back in the day, I used to help the guys run movie nights and game nights and stuff.
Yeah.
We've mostly stopped doing that because I guess it was just too difficult to maintain while keeping people's interests. I would like to go back to doing it.
On the old community me and Pajoshi was before we left that, I organized a movie night thing, and yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Yeah.
were hosted back on rab.it before they got shut
Yeah.
down. But since the new screen sharing's in, we could probably see if we can poke Scott to start doing those again.
Yeah, and maybe we'll watch Wolf Children a few dozen more times for Mifune's sake.
I still haven't seen that.
Really?
Yeah, every time it's
you
been a
owe it
movie
to
night, it's
yourself.
been like
It's
3
very
a.m. So
Yeah. Wolf Children is probably our most watched film as a community, simply because it's honestly a really, really good film. It's Mifune's favorite, if I recall correctly. He used to have his profile pictures of it and all that jazz. He used to make it his identity, basically. He went crazy for that film. And it's really cool. The film is a masterpiece, in my opinion. It's Studio Chizu, if I remember correctly. It's an animated film. I'm getting off topic now. Anyway.
It's cool.
It's a very good film. It's our most watched film as a community. Behind that, I would probably say, well, the obvious guess, Zootopia. And The Boy and the Beast is one of my favorite films. Same Studio Chizu, and they're really, really good. We watched that a couple times. I think we might have watched WALL-E, but I don't really know. I'm probably misremembering somewhere. We watched a lot of movies back then. I wish we could do that again.
Can't always do what you want. Well,
Okay.
Terra.
How about you, Terra?
oh man, so yeah, the wider community, not in the server. You have so many people. There are so many problem people, which we won't go into detail about. But yeah, in the community, in the server, it's building it as a friendly environment. We cut down on the shit posting. We cut down on the spam. We take people aside and talk to them when they're being not productive to the community. Give them a chat, tell them what they're doing wrong, see if we can get them back in and friendly, and just keep it as a nice environment so people just come and chat. You don't even have there are people we've had join. They've heard of the comic, they haven't even read it, and they've brought their friends in as well. Nice people, just have a chat. That's basically the whole thing.
One person comes to mind who frequently invites their friends.
Oh wait, yeah, we have that one person who
Yeah.
rather
they
than
just
make
invited,
a server
how
for
many
their
now?
friend
Almost
group,
30?
there was I think there's still 6 of them left, but yeah, there was like 32 of them. It's like, rather than make their own server where all the friends can hang out, he kept inviting them to our one. It's like they join, stay for about 3 days, and then leave.
Some of them cause a bit of trouble on the way out.
that was an interesting time. That was a while ago now. That was probably about a year ago now, actually.
It got to a point where we were watching the joins channel, and we were basically taking bets on whether this new join person was a friend of this guy.
Fun times.
Well, yeah.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tara. Go on.
No, that was fine. I was actually done, I think.
Okay. since you've already answered that on how you find Twokinds, we'll skip to the last question because this has most likely, unless Pajoshi does chop chop on the video, this will be the longest episode we've had. I feel like I've said that many times now. Well, why have you sticked with Twokinds?
So the biggest reason why I've stayed in the community is because I've never met better people outside of it. In that community, I've made friends that I can't really bear losing. The people I've met are just so special to me that I can't go through my daily life without talking to them. I joined that community to find like-minded people, to talk about Twokinds and gush a little bit, maybe talk about the possibilities of the next page. And what I got was so much more, and I'm very, very grateful for it. I have awesome friends like Terra here, like Apos, other people on the mod team, and some people that aren't on the mod team that I just enjoy engaging with so much. I'm going through Christmas this year, and I'm sad because I can't give gifts to everyone that matters to me this year.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I can't even afford to give my family.
So, I'm here because if I leave, I won't have a very good social life anymore. If I leave, the people I grew to love and know, the people I care about, the people who make me happy, are removed from my life by me doing so.
You're gonna make me cry here now, Dan. Come on.
Well, I'm just being honest and answering the question. Goddamn.
Yeah, I agree completely with what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, I'm personally, like, because of COVID, I have fucked my personal life. I have no personal life, like, anymore at all, social whatsoever.
I
don't
never
have it.
did, so it doesn't really impact me.
I had a pretty strong with around 6, 7 people or something like that. I have barely talked to them because of this. In school, I sit on my desk, I sit on my laptop, I sit on Discord. That's all I do. But now that Discord has been blocked on my school laptop, I have to find new ways. But yeah, but basically, Twokinds is that's my go-to when I need a social life. I get so many DMs. In fact, I still get DMs from people. Like, I still get DMs from people who actually still want to get on the podcast. Like, how long has this podcast been going? Like, almost. Wait, has it been 4 months now? I think it's been 4 months now. And people are still DMing me, hey, can I get on the podcast? That just... It's amazing, even though it's annoying.
It certainly sounds annoying.
Yeah, like, people like, hey, can I get on the podcast? Yeah, I just want to, yeah. But the fact that people just care and really want to be on it. And I can see the energy that some people show when they want to try to get on. I can see the energy, which is why I'm sometimes really sad about saying no, because I can see, yeah, they're energetic, they really want this, they really want to get in. And
yeah, I don't really get where that's coming from. I'm a passionate person, and I care a lot about being passionate. Like, in my eyes, if you do something for a living and you are not passionate about it, I can't really believe that you would take it seriously.
Yeah.
For me, passion is such a big deal in every part of daily life that when I see somebody doing something without passion, I almost get angry.
Like, my passion to this, that break thing, I was literally not doing shit in school because I was thinking about it for 2 days. I had lots of shit to caught up on. was just sitting there at my desk thinking, just thinking to myself. A lot of the time, at least, of course, I did do some work, but I was just sitting there, considering, okay, should I take the break?
You gotta have breaks, man.
Yeah.
Burnout
Even
is
I
real.
took a break.
And as I said, it's just been an unfortunate time in my life that everything happened. Like the fact that my parents, for example, make fun of me saying I feel stressed or something like that. It just doesn't help whatsoever. And that stuff has just made the situation that I'm feeling right now way worse. And that's kind of why I am in the situation like this. Because the fact that I haven't gotten any help, and when I have asked for help, people have either just ignored me or made fun of me. Which the funny thing is, people on here has not been at all. I have gotten so much support on my decision to take a break, but in real life, my family, my friends have ditched me. They didn't give a crap. That just shows the love of the Twokinds community. Or maybe the fact that my family sucks, but who cares?
Sorry about that.
I'd rather believe the former, but yeah. The reason why I've stuck with the community is like I've been reading the comic for 11 years now. If I leave before it finishes, that's not going to happen. I'm sticking through this till the end. Also, the fact that like 95% of my friends are on the TKGC server, like Dan said, like if I leave there, I will have basically no one, no social life.
I will be triple jobless if if Twokinds ends.
Oh, it's not going to end for a. We're basically maybe just about halfway through the story. There's a lot to go. There's another 1,000 pages to go.
Yeah, I know.
And then there's also the Sam and Colin thing. There's about 3 other side stories Tom's not cooking.
Welcome to Twokinds Podcast, episode 1000. Today we talk about the last page of Twokinds.
Oh boy.
What the hell am I gonna
do?
What am I gonna do when Top stops making stuff about Twokinds? What am I gonna do?
Okay,
I mean that's another 20 years away. You got
on the server, this topic has actually come up, like half serious in chat. One day, I saw people like, what would happen to the server if Twokinds ended? And I kind of speculated, because I'm not one of the admins. I don't control the way the server is built, but I just control more of how the community is formed. I speculated that if this server survives to outlast Twokinds, then it would probably rebrand as a sort of webcomic hub server for the furry community.
Like, I personally, if I still have the fire inside for this, which I probably will, I will. If Tom makes another comic, which the chance of that is barely none, I will of course switch to that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I also read some of Sage's comics. I started with what's it called? The first comic he did. Yosh. I started with Yosh, and I kept up with that for a long time, and then I learned that he's making a second comic, Artificial Incident, and I started on that too. And lately, I kind of dropped it because there's a lot going on in my life. I want to get back into it. I really like the idea of a magical society and this one prophesied person who completely ignores magic in all senses. That's a really cool idea. The anti-mage, the null, whatever you want to call it. It's a cool trope, and I'm there for it. And he does it really, really well. So if Tom makes a second comic, you bet your ass I'm gonna jump on that.
Same.
But yeah.
I will stick to Twokinds. Like I will refuse to fucking die until it ends. I will refuse.
Hell,
I suggest keep going on after it as well.
if Tom randomly decides to kill the entire current cast in a single swoop and introduces a new cast on this side story in the same setting, I'm still gonna read that.
Same. I will stick through it.
I lose respect for him as a storyteller, but yeah, I would continue reading the stuff.
I mean, it would piss me off a little bit, yeah, but I would certainly be intrigued as to where he would go with this. Maybe he'd tie it all back in together. But that does sound like a net loss in terms of storytelling, I'll admit. So, probably not going to happen, thankfully. Tom's pretty sane when it comes to writing his story.
Yeah. If we're wrapping up here, okay, I've got one question for everyone. Who do you think is going to die next in the comic?
I know it. I know it. I know it.
And you can't say Rose. Technically, she's already dead.
Bye-bye, Scythe.
Yeah, Scythe, go bye-bye.
I don't think so.
Scythe is an interesting choice, and I'm not totally ruling it out, but I would be sad. My first guess to the next character to die, and this is banking on it being soon, would be Eric.
Yeah, he's my bet as well.
As far as I recall, Eric is in the mansion. Eric is somewhat detached from the current party. He's not in the Oasis room. He's not running around with Scythe or Trace or Flora. He hasn't met Marin around anywhere. The last place I remember seeing him is the dining hall.
He was in he was in the Oasis room shortly before the beach party montage, and we haven't seen him since.
Okay, so maybe he's there, maybe not.
We haven't
maybe
seen.
He's already dead.
Last time I saw him.
He left the Oasis room and started heading towards wherever Cat is, which means he's probably out in the corridor somewhere, and he's going to run into Bibsy and Bobsy, what are their names? The two new wolves. Remus and Romulus.
Yeah, either them or fucking Clovis himself.
Yeah. His odds ain't great.
If any of that happens, rip Eric. And this could potentially have some very good story beats for Catherine's character development.
That's true. Cat Sims, here we go.
But yeah, what happens to Eric is probably going to have a big...
I don't really care about her much as a character. She's some good fan service, but that's about it. She's a friend to Natani. Cat's not really that interesting to me.
Send X-Cat, here we go.
I am on board that ship. I will admit, I'm totally on board that ship.
It's better than most of them.
That is true. That is very true. But personally, I think it's a Red. I think we're gonna say bye-bye to Red.
No, Red's gonna be in right until the end. Tom is going to set it up so we're gonna learn his name, and then he will end the comic.
Yes.
We will never get closure on that.
Yeah, it's just gonna snap. Here's my name, and now everything's gone.
His speech bubble will hang off the edge of the page, and we won't be able to read it.
My name is.
The end. What my name is.
But yeah, depending on what happens to Eric is whether Cat's going to stick with the party or not, is what I think.
Red to any Twokinds fan. Now, say my name.
Yeah, I don't see Karen sticking around with the party if Eric doesn't do the same or die. Sorry, Cat. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who did I say?
Karen.
Karen? What? Really? Okay. So, yeah, I don't think Catherine's going to stick with the party unless Eric decides to do the same or outright dies. Because we all know, it's pretty plain in the comic, I almost did it again. Catherine holds a torch for him, and we'll go to the ends of the nerve wherever he goes. So, and Eric is not the kind of person to. I mean, he's already plainly stated that he wants to go back to his normal life after all this is done. He's going to part ways after the manor, after he gets paid and whatever.
Yeah.
So I fully, entirely expect Eric to die or Catherine to leave with him. One or the other.
Like, personally, I really like Kat as a character. There's definitely a lot that can. How can you say that? Like, she can definitely improve a lot, and she can be a way better character. But the thing is, I don't want her just to be boom. Now she's that character. I want to see her slowly becoming a new character
absolutely.
and more interesting.
That's the only right way to do it.
I'm
actually
going to quote Neon from our interview. She has a lot of potential, and she does. Because if she just gets the right upset for a good character build, man, I'm gonna stop simping for Flora.
Yeah.
Never stop simping
Catherine
for Flora.
does have a
How
lot
dare
of
you.
potential for. Yeah, Catherine does have a lot of potential for growth as a character, and I'm definitely there for that. But until that starts to happen, I'm not really invested. Like, I liked Keith from the beginning because he was that sort of grounded, deadpan snarker character. I already kind of liked him, but I didn't care for him really too much until the Basidian Isles arc. And then, holy shit, things got really interesting.
From edgy mood face to actually character.
And now we just have the ass Keith as your fucking profile picture.
Yeah, I love it. It conveys my
send it to me
confidence.
in a DM. Send it to me or Josh in a DM. We need that in the video.
I guess since since it represents me, I don't see a problem with it. Okay.
I mean, there's an emote of Tom having the same glasses on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the glasses came from. The image. That's
nice.
Actually, if I can find it, I'll send.
I will request that you don't make it an emote because, I know it's just a shitty edit of the one of Keith's face in one of the side comic sketches that got colored, and Tom's ass glasses. But I really do feel attached to this profile picture. It represents me a lot.
Cool,
I feel.
Like, I liked it. I like it. I've just sometimes like this sounds stalker like, but I just went into the Twokinds chat and just looked at your profile picture, laughing to myself.
So for that reason, I will respectfully request that you not make it an emote for a server, but you are definitely free to use it to represent me in the podcast.
No, I won't use it for that. I won't use it for that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like, I was just... Oh, yeah. This picture's great.
Okay.
Just staring at it.
Okay.
Also because I love the ass one from Tom. I also love that one. I think that's why. I saw someone recreated with the fursona as well. And also one with fursuit. That was also pretty hilarious. I don't know why, but I
am kind of getting art soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
Oh god, shit, don't break more than your roller broken, please.
Comat's just gonna fucking die.
Yes. My chest just gonna break. Like, live on camera, man. Chair breaks live on camera. I'm 100% real.
Let's see. Who... Okay, where did I recently save this?
Oh.
Trying to find where
dude,
I
you don't need to do it now. You don't need to do it now. You can do it whenever you have time.
Alright. So we've been running on for at least an hour and 30 minutes.
We have, yeah. We should end it now. But Joshi, I am sorry for the torture of your life now. You have way too much to edit. Welcome to my life. Okay, I'll end it here. I'll end it here for you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please go down, check out the Twokinds group chat Discord. It will be linked. It's also linked on our Discord on the other server chat if anyone who's in the server and wants to join in. Most of the people probably already know this place. The place still probably come from there, in fact. But yeah, thank you so much, Danodan and Terra, for joining us. It's been a long time coming, and yeah, we finally did it.
Thanks for having us on.
Sorry for wasting 1.5 hours of your life, and yeah.
All right. Well, this definitely wasn't a waste.
It's
This
been
was
lovely,
fun.
thank you.
Well, I would say the same. Like, just getting someone, I'll almost say your rank in the Twokinds, like, Twokinds, what Hall of Fame, man, or something, almost.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
All right.
Well,
Has the recording stopped, or is it still going?
Still going.
Still going. Now,
All right.
I have no idea how to end it, so just bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.